I'm Father Chuck Tobin, a retired priest here in Belton, Missouri, and we've been talking about the Year of Mercy. One of the things that Pope Francis has been very strong about in the Year of Mercy has been immigration. And he continually welcomes people when he travels from one nation to another and focuses on the importance of welcoming the stranger. So on this 4th of July weekend, I was thinking that it might be a time for us to think about the founding of our country as well as the welcoming of the immigrant. As we come together very near this time of the 4th of July in the United States of America, I thought it might be kind of a fun thing to just look at the day itself. It's on a Monday this year in 2016, and usually we all get excited about a whole weekend and all the stuff that we're going to do. I'd like to focus just a little bit on one aspect of the 4th of July and on our independence and who we are as a nation. One of the things that we talk about continually is that we are a people. In the Constitution, the very preamble talks about we the people. And so today I'd like to focus just a little bit on what does it mean to be we the people, particularly who are the people. You know, so often we want to exclude people, maybe because of religion, of Muslims or a nationality or whatever, and sometimes we want to exclude people because they are immigrants. Well, one of the things that the bishops have done in the United States, they've issued a document called Forming Consciences for Faithful Citizenship. And it says it's called a call to political responsibility. One of the things that they focus on that I want to just touch on real quickly that has to do with immigration and people coming into our community to be a people has to do with 4 items. The first one that they listed is called the dignity of the human person. Well, Pope Francis is very strong about that, saying, you know, whether somebody's come across the border or not, they have a tremendous dignity. And that dignity is important to you and I to remember the value of a person who has migrated here. Secondly, it talks about subsidiarity, that we realize that at the local level, we really do try to be good citizens, to be brothers and sisters. Sometimes it's like the national government is going to do something about immigration, but you know, we often are the ones who find them as neighbors, as friends, as parishioners. So subsidiarity is often a wonderful item for us. Thirdly, they talk about the common good. Well, what is the common good? Is it helpful to have people that maybe we don't even know real well? Maybe they're like the stranger in the gospel that, you know, Jesus keeps saying, did you welcome me because you welcomed the stranger? So I think in that sense, we begin to realize the common good means let's do something that will benefit all of us. Fourthly, they talk about solidarity. Oh boy, solidarity is the perfect word for immigration, meaning that we really are one people. In a section in this booklet, it talks about the gospel mandate to welcome the stranger, especially through migration. It requires Catholics to stand for and to care for newcomers. Well, that's kind of hard to do sometimes, and I think one of the things is that our attitudes really make a difference. What others say about migrants, we often can be ones that can help explain that. Sometimes we're not even always sure. Why did somebody come here? Did they just come because they wanted a big Cadillac or they wanted to have a nicer home? Or sometimes people have come from terrible conditions, tremendous violence, as often happens not just in Central America, but even in areas in Africa that they flock to areas like in Greece or in Italy. So today, I would ask that we look at our attitudes about migrants on this 4th of July weekend. May it be a time when, yes, with all of our fireworks and with all of our singing, may it be a time that we stop and truly acknowledge that we are one people. Yes, we, the people, are one people. Even as Christ said, we are the people of God.